Okay, Coach, we're in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And not the start he was hoping for there as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. This is Grant. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you know, on-the-job training, so he's got to take his feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield now. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 36 yards on the play. They'll give it to Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
If you ain't had to do that tonight, why the fuck you just come back here, you dickhead?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just
bitch, I was talking about when he was already at work.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And into
already out.
I'm
in a house.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. with touchdown number 20 on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Extra point put through by Boswell, and they take the lead here at 7-6.
This nigga some shit. He do one formation and 2 plays the whole fucking game, man. I hate playing this nigga, man.
This will be taken about the 12.
Take
this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard
like he not good.
line.
Like, you know when you playing a game, you got plays that work, so you do certain plays. Like, I got certain plays that I run, but I don't run the same play back to back, the same formation back. But that shit get boring.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Yeah, that's what niggas do when they think they good. I mean, that's what they do.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt.
I know that in some leagues I play,
just
you're
shy of the
running back,
40,
you're going back to back plays, or you get kicked up the whole
That'll
fucking
move the
league.
sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt.
You say who, bro?
Give the tackle that time to Rodney McLeod.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mayfield. That's taken in by Callaway. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Now, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early.
I need to drink like shit
pay dividends as the game progresses.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
I'm in my zone, man. I'm playing my man. Fuck that shit. I need something to eat.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Why are you looking like that? You're funny looking motherfucker.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I didn't say you ugly. I said you funny looking.
Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try again with Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Extra point by Seibert, up and good.
How you just said you loved me yesterday, now you hate me. These bitches is crazy.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
I'm not being to you. You're just fucking psycho.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Rifles
one that's
stick to that same play because you cannot play
Picked
dumb
up by
fuck.
Fabian Moreau.
So the nigga some shit. If he switch up and do a different play, he's some shit. He gotta stick to the same play because if he do anything different, he's not gonna do anything. I'm gonna take that shit.
On first down, it's Hunt, and they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it second down and 11. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it second down and 11. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play.
There he goes right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll run on first down. It's Grant takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 27, Jackson. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Grant.
Shit.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Man, Chuck, come on, man, look.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there.
You know what's so dumb about myself that I hate playing this game? I know he's going to do the same play, but yet I keep switching my defense.
Boswell for the extra point. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
But I ain't really fucking paying attention to the shit.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I need some drugs.
The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Mayfield. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
Hey, you retarded.
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Check. Hey, 133.
It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Bring his ass over.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's
play honesty on it.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game.
There he goes, left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
You stupid.
Kareem Hunt, his 21st touchdown of the season. The Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Check.
On 2nd down, it's Grant.
That's right.
Third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Don't let him run that bullshit.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Dumbass nigga.
Third time here, this is intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Damn, girl, you look good today. Get your ass over here.
Interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Huh?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Yeah.
And
I was calling right back, so I
coming
said I
up
couldn't
at
leave.
the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando on stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
That wind blowing like shut out. Get this first down. I was about to kick a field goal. Huh? That's too far. That went wrong like shit.
180! Pistol. Stop your body.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
Point it right.
Uh-huh.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Hey. 4 down.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Dang it!
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
That's what I get for being retarded. Run the ball.
Well, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. On 1st down, Grant. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down now, it's Grant. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. It's a short kick, taking it to 15.
Yeah, I said Mike.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Aqib Talib, the veteran Pro Bowler, there to get a hand in, knock it away.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43. They'll run on first down. It's Hunt, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They run again with Hunt. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Hey, Delta.
Play fake. Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Now Adam Gase has put a pair of fingers up in the air. His offense is going to go for 2.
Run. Six. Pull it high. Mike 55. I got it. Jump. Tight go. Run.
Mayfield to throw it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Under 10. 10. Jam. Don't confuse the mic. You. Slam.
On 1st down, Grant. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
You go tight. Right there.
They will run with Grant. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. On 3rd down, Jackson. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it
That nigga
past
loud
the
as
50.
shit, man.
The Steeler first down.
That's the only way you can get it over.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47.
That's the only way you can get Smith-Schuster open, man. That's wild as shit.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Some
Over
shit.
the middle, and it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and now it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll run it now.
Get your ass in.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. From the gun, Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Fabian Moreau, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. That pick, his 9th on the season.
Remember we were kids and you were playing Little League Baseball, and they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order? That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field? That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions out
Exactly.
there. But the 9 picks
9
you
picks, you want that in a big way. That's a great season.
Heck of a season.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Hey, pistol. Watch this!
They go play action. Mayfield. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. Mayfield now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They run with Hunt. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 4th down. And Adam Gase having a belief in his guys. They're going for it.
He's coming. We got double up.
Pants, that's all I was trying to say.
Watch 98. Watch 98.
Now Mayfield on 4th down.
I missed that.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Why
And
I
he
throw
fires
that?
one that's
I
intercepted.
said I missed. See, baby,
Picked off
I'm
by
tripping.
Logan Ryan. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
No, I'm tripping like shit.
So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter.
You said what?
Oh, you about to win.
After the
You said
interception,
we're going
here's
somewhere
Jackson.
today, and you the one went home.
Escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
53's the mark. 50. And here we go. Watch
Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Yannick Ngakoue. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Check 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Yeah. Come on, QB, come on.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Looking on the other side.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Check 24, check 24. Check up.
They'll throw on 1st down to Jackson. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
93's the mic, 93's the mic. Go. Check 93's the mic, 93's the mic. He's hot.
Jackson on 1st down. It's intercepted at the goal line.
Taking all that
Picked up by the
shit.
linebacker, Joe Schobert.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On the run, this is Hunt. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 3rd and
8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
64, wait, I got
A give right side now to Hunt. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. It's caught by OBJ. A solid stiff arm. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory.
Oh, it's the hot OBJ got
Big
cool,
play
boy.
there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
Well, they did throw interceptions on the last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in the second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Switch gears, switch gears. Attack, attack, attack.
One last shot for Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Browns, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. And for Charles...
This man